Hey everyone, Brittany Carmichael here, bringing you Woo Woo Wednesday, your live weekly tarot reading. And I am feeling the crazy amounts of release and energy going on from this full moon on Monday. Wow. I want to know, have you been feeling that overwhelming sense of emotion? Maybe your anxiety's a little higher, or you're a little stressed out, or things are changing and transforming in your life. You know, it's really interesting to see all of the similarities going on, not only in my own life, but in my clients' life, in my Shine Tribe sisters' lives, and all of the people that I'm communicating with around me. They are saying crazy things are happening. Release, energy, like upgrades and up levels, like transformations and breakthroughs, like ahas and epiphanies. So I want to check in with you and find out what is going on in your world right now. And say hello if you're watching live. Where are you watching from? And is this your first time live on Woo Woo Wednesday? It's so good to see all these beautiful faces. I have grabbed a few different decks today. You guys know in my Libra fashion, I can't decide. So while you guys are checking in and saying hello, be sure to tag a soul sister who you know would love this reading. It's about to get so fun. You know, on Monday we did have a full moon in Sagittarius, and this full moon was all about letting go of the limiting beliefs and those negative stories that you tell yourself that are holding you back, that aren't allowing you to express your full potential or your most unique, authentic self. I call it your sparkle magic. And I share all about that in Monday's live full moon release ritual and meditation that I hosted inside the Shine Tribe Sisterhood. So if you are one of those people that are saying, yes, that's me, I'm going through all of this crazy, heavy emotion, things are changing in my life, I'm ready for transformation, I'm needing to let go of some of these negative beliefs or the stress or anxiety that's weighing on me, then I highly recommend you check out the live ritual that we did inside Shine Tribe. It was so beautiful to see so many people release self-doubt. That's such a big one that comes up for so many people, and that's exactly why I created my free video series called Awaken Your Authentic Self, to help you overcome those limiting labels and those beliefs and the doubts that hold you back from confidently shining your light. So, like I said, we've got some things to let go of. I'm going to take a moment to tune into all of your comments. Hello. Oh my gosh. Yes, hit the nail on the head. I'm so glad this is already resonating. Hey, Marcy, Laura, Sarah, Ellen, Charlotte. It's so good to see you watching from Montreal. Oh my gosh. So exciting. Where are you guys watching from? I love knowing where you're at because Chris and I travel all the time, and it's so fun to be able to connect with you guys in person. And hell, some of you have even shared your house with us, so thank you if that is you. So I have 3 decks. I have, of course, my prototype oracle deck. Whoa, it's way bright today. Hang on. There. Hold on. Sorry. I don't know. Whatever. It's crazy bright today. We'll figure that out. I have my oracle prototype, and guys, we are getting so close. I just created the oracle waitlist for the VIP. And I have the URL, but the email's not quite ready yet. So I'm close to giving you guys the VIP waitlist for the Oracle deck. I'm just so thrilled. Today she sent me one of the last cards that she's working on, and it's look for the signs. And it's all about noticing the signs and synchronicities. And she said right after we had going back and forth and sharing the art and talking about it, I shared what was written in the guidebook. She said, oh my God, a huge dragonfly flew past me in downtown New York City. That never happens. And I told her, well, right after I sent you the email about what are the symbols I want in the card, I was telling her that pink cars are very important to me as a sign of manifestation, that our thoughts are creating our reality, because that's the spirit sign that I chose to start communicating with my guides to show me, are you there? Is this really happening? Well, right after we had that email and share about what the art would look like, we were talking about how are we going to fit a pink car in this, to make it seem realistic. And she was like, well, maybe we shouldn't. I'm like, when I think about it not being there, it just doesn't feel right. I think it needs to be in there. So we finally came up with the perfect solution. And when I left that day, I drove past a car that had pink racing stripes. I was just like, thank you. The pink car has to be in there. So, oh, and another amazing thing about the Oracle deck is in the full moon release ritual that we did live in Shine Tribe, I was pulling a card, like what card from my oracle deck represents the Shine Tribe sisterhood? And it was crazy. 2 cards flew out of the deck, and we've been going back and forth, like, what's the cover of the deck going to be? We're not really sure. We have an idea. We're pretty set on it, but there's like some other good options. And 2 cards flipped out. One of them was surround yourself with your soul tribe. So I just was like, okay, that's the perfect card to represent Shine Tribe. That's exactly why I created a sisterhood online, because I felt alone in my life and on my journey of self-discovery and what I felt like the crazy black sheep, and I needed other weirdos to hang out with so I didn't feel totally alone. So it's exactly why I created the Shine Tribe. So the other card that flipped out was, embrace your inner divine goddess. And it's the one with the blue hair and all the crystals. And that's exactly what that was my business decision. If you guys want to know how do I make such massive and important decisions in growing my business and expanding my empire, it's like I trust my intuition and I follow the signs. And so that card just seems to be perfect. That it's one of the last cards we're working on. Okay, so the other ones I have my original Morgan Greer Tarot. You guys can't even see it. I always have it in this box or in this bag. And then I pulled the Butterfly for Life Changes Oracle deck because, hello, we are going through major transformations right now. It's like massive upgrades. But when we upgrade, we have to like assess all of the bullshit, and sometimes if we're not used to looking at our truth, it can feel really painful, like, oh my god, why am I having to go through this again? It's because you're going through it to release it, to go, okay, what did I learn from this? What did all of this teach me? And thank you for that. Now I'm going to let it go and move on. Watching live from Sherman, Texas. This is my second time watching. I was captured by your live last night, and I was shook by how much I am needing transformation, like you're saying. Oh my gosh, Alexandra. Since you're in Sherman, we are up in Frisco, and we're hosting a body positive pool party for the summer solstice on Friday. So that's in 2 days. It's a free event. So if you're interested, please shoot me a message. I'll share the event invite. So I'll just share that quick announcement before we dive into the reading. We are doing a body positive pool party in Frisco, Texas to celebrate the summer solstice. So if you are local in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, then you are invited. This is an amazing event where you're going to connect with other like-minded soul sisters. It's like taking my Shine Tribe sisterhood and bringing it to life. And Chris and I have been talking a lot about that lately, and what's our next move? 2020 is coming, and we've been building our brand so much, and what's the next thing? Well, we're talking about doing the Elevated Life Experience, where we do live workshops, because we love doing our monthly membership club online with you guys, because we can connect with everyone around the world. But now we want to take it in person, because in person just changes the game for your transformation. It takes it to the next level. And I know that because I've worked behind the chair for over 10 years, one-on-one, in person, helping women to learn to love themselves and to create that confidence from within. Not just because I'm highlighting their hair, but because they're learning to choose that self-worth. And so anywho, we're talking about making more in-person experiences, because we've loved how much the goddess gatherings on the full moon have just been a game changer in people's lives. Like, not only to help connect other soul sisters together, but just to help them transform and to overcome their fears. And when you're in person, it takes it to the next level. So the Elevated Life Experience will be coming in 2020. We're talking about hosting our first retreat, a Shine Tribe retreat. So everyone who's in the Shine Tribe will be invited. And we're even thinking about making something exclusive for all the Shine Schoolers too, like a Shine School event for everyone who signs up this year. So just so many amazing things that are happening and changing in my life. And I just wanted to share some of my transformations and what's going on in my world. Oh my gosh, there's so many awesome comments. Watching from London, from Ohio. You guys are awesome. So excited for you. Thank you so much. I'm currently in Spain. Oh, awesome. You know what, Sarah, if you're in Spain, if you're Laura Moran in the Shine Tribe, she lives in Spain. I'm not sure exactly what part you're in, but she might be an awesome contact to connect with. I can't wait to pre-order. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's the deal, guys. The email is not there. But if you really want on it, if you're like, I want to be super VIP, shoot me a message and I'll send it to you. It's like a really pretty thing. I just haven't finished the welcome email. Okay, woohoo, can't wait to get the deck. Yay. Okay, which deck do you guys want me to use? Butterfly, Oracle? I'm kind of feeling this, so let me know your thoughts. Tarot, or I can pull from my Oracle card. Hey, Julia. Hey, Bridget. Yay. Hey, Elizabeth. Okay, just catching up with your comments. I love the butterfly deck. I had a gorgeous butterfly land on my arm today. Oh, how amazing. Ireland. Oh my gosh, the butterfly deck is the best. Yay! I'm originally from Ireland. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. I love connecting you guys. Hello from DC. Oh my God, I have a painting of a feather just like that. That's so cool, Brooke. Yay! Yes, okay, feeling butterflies. Okay, we're going with the butterflies. I want to be VIP. Okay, if you want to be extra VIP for my Oracle deck, then shoot me a message and I'll share the special link with you to sign up. Okay, I'm gonna pull from the Butterflies for Life Changes Oracle deck. Bam. Oh my gosh, you guys have already messaged me for the link. I already have messages popping up. You guys are amazing. Oh, I love you guys. Thank you so much. Okay, so I love this deck because one, I love butterflies. The last tattoo I got for the series of my spiritual awakening, I looked back at all of the different tattoos and I realized, oh, all of these represent different turning points in my life where I was going through one of those up-leveling moments. Well, now instead of getting them tattooed, I just like write about them in a blog and share them with you guys because like I'm over getting like the pain. I'm not into it. I want to have the link too. Okay, just shoot me a private message and I promise I will send you the link if you reach out. Tarot and Oracle. Butterfly, yay! I want VIP access. Oh, butterfly, okay, you guys are feeling it. We're going with the butterfly. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle with the intention that we all receive the message we most need for this time in our life. What is that massive transformation we're going through? How are we being guided to up level? What do we need to leave behind in order to move to that next level and that bigger expression of our unique and authentic self? Okay, they're already coming up. I love it. So if you're new to Tarot and Oracle and you're like, I have no idea what she's doing. Oh my God, you guys are killing me with the messages. I love it. I love that I can even see it popping up when you guys are writing it. That's so cool. Okay, so if you're new to Tarot and to Oracle, one, you should definitely check out my Tarot 101 masterclass. It's a 2.5 hour live masterclass where I share all of my secrets on how you begin reading Tarot and Oracle for yourself. If you don't have a deck, that's totally perfect because I teach you how to go about getting it. If you already have a deck and you've already been reading, but you're like, I'm stuck, I don't really know how to intuitively connect, I'm still reading the guidebook, then I have so much wisdom in there for you too. And I even share a little bit about how to turn it into a business. But I've had so many requests to create, oh, here's 3 cards that just popped up. Okay, we're going with another 4-card reading this week. I mean, the angels have something to say to us, I think. But I've had so many requests for Tarot 201 so that we can talk all about the business behind reading Tarot and things like that for other people. So I highly suggest if you're someone who wants to take your journey to the next level with learning to tap into your intuition. The whole point of doing all of this, let me remind you, is so that you can hear your soul's voice. So that if you see that card and it flips over and it says like weight health or weight loss, or if it says health, like you immediately know like, I've been saying to myself, I should probably stop eating this or start working out more, right? It's a confirmation of what you already know deep inside. So we're not putting our trust in the cards. I want to get that, make that very clear for everyone who's new to that. It's just a reflection of what is going on within us. So when I read these cards today, if it's new for you, then ask yourself, how does this apply to me? And what am I being intuitively inspired by? My visions, my thoughts, my feelings? Like, how does this make me feel? And then tune into that, pay attention, and then start trusting those little things, those nudges and those gut feelings that come up. Okay, I'm gonna move some of these cards out of the way, catch up with your comments, and then we will get started. Yes, I can feel the shift. I can hear pings from the messages. I love that. Me too, LOL. Okay, you guys are amazing. Let's dive in. The first card for the week is Be True to You. Oh my gosh, like if this isn't the theme of what's going on in my world right now with that new moon in Gemini that we had just a few weeks ago. We were in California, and the title of that blog for me was called Truth Revealed. So I feel like the new moon showed us all this truth that we've been hiding from, just like we were talking about earlier. Like if we're not used to speaking the truth to ourselves, then it can feel quite painful sometimes when the truth is revealed. And then followed by this full moon of releasing all of that fear and that doubt and that worry. This card comes up as a reminder to say, be true to yourself. Like, you are unique. Claim your sparkle magic. Like, stop dulling it to like help, like to make your partner feel better. Stop dulling it so that you don't upset your family. Stop dulling it because you're afraid to be seen. Like, you are here to shine. Like, you are meant to shine. And the reason why you're not fully joyful and like vibrant and like, I love life, is because you've limited your shine. You've cut yourself off from fully stepping into that star power that you came here to be and to express. So be true to you. Say yes when you mean yes. Say hell no when you mean no. And stop hanging out with people that don't support you or don't vibe with you anymore. You may have outgrown some people, and it's okay to let go and move forward. So be true to yourself. I want to know, how can you be more true to you? If you're someone who struggles with this, just like we were talking about in the beginning, please, please, please dive into my free video series called Awaken Your Authentic Self. This is all about being true to you. And when we're true to us, we stop shit talking ourselves on the inside, right? We have to become honest with ourselves and say, okay, these are the labels that I've put on myself. These are the negative beliefs that I've been like living by, and challenge yourself to like look at them in the eye, because awareness is the key to enlightenment, people. Like, is paying attention and speaking the truth and owning and accepting exactly where you're at right now. So how does that relate in your life? Just saw 222, loving this energy. Oh, that's awesome. I've been seeing ones lately. Yeah, how many of you guys are experiencing angel numbers or repeating numbers, 111 or 1111 or 777, 222? These are the first signs that your angels are going to start using to get your attention. We're talking about awareness. Paying attention is awareness, right? And so the angels send these like major signs like of repeating numbers, because they're enough to go like, that was weird. That's weird. How many of you have had those that's weird moments? Like, give me some hearts if you've had those like, that's weird. Like, how did that happen? Like, no way. Those are your guides trying to get your attention, because we need you to pay attention if you're ever going to listen to your intuition and follow through on that soul purpose you came here to express. So true for me. Yes, living in my truth. Time to get rid of the barriers and shine. Yes. Oh my gosh, I'm all about the shine. Lots of angel numbers happening. Yeah, that is like massive amounts of numbers will start popping up when you are really waking up, because numbers are a universal language. People ask, why angel numbers? Because it's a universal language we can all understand. When every single person sees 1111, we're all like, whoa, right? Am I right? We all get affected by that, and we all can understand that language. It's like the language of love, right? It's a universal thing. Okay, let's keep going. The next card is relationship dynamics. Funny that this card should pop up after we talked about being true to you. When you become true to yourself, when you start becoming your unique unicorn, our authentic sparkle magic self, man, people are going to like, especially if you've been hiding from your spouse or your friends for a long time, people are going to look at you and be like, whoa, what's happening? And you're going to let go of a lot of relationships that aren't truly in alignment with loving and supporting you. And I say, let them fucking go. Because when you let them go, you create so much more space to bring in new relationships that do support you. The other part of this card that's coming up for me is like, what type of dynamic do you have with all of your relationships and connections? This is a really important topic as I share all about relationships in Module 5 of Shine School, because they say in a longevity study of like, who are the people living to be the healthiest and the longest ages? It's in the longevity study, it's your relationships and your connections, which is why I created Shine Tribe. I wanted more connections with more people that are loving and creative and inspiring. So tune into all of your relationship dynamics. Like, how do they work? Like, are they equal, or are you constantly seeking validation or power? Or are you trying to draw your energy from them? Or are you the one constantly pouring all of your energy into the other person and there's not a mutual exchange? And also when you're tuning into relationship dynamics, the most important relationship, I'm going to teach you a very important lesson from Shine School for free here today. The most important relationship you're ever going to have is the one with yourself. And we look so much outside of ourselves in romantic partnerships for that love and that validation and that worth, but it's called self-love and self-worth because only you can fulfill it. So tune into how you're receiving love and support in all of the different relationships that you're in. What's the most unstable relationship you're in right now, and see if you can start working on it, healing it, moving forward, or pruning it and releasing it. Oh my God, my mind is blown. Me and my husband found our spark again recently. It's like when we met 8 years ago. Love this. Oh, Brooke, that's so amazing. It's so beautiful to reinvent it. You know, Chris and I every Friday have date night, whether we're in our pajamas sitting on the couch just hanging out, or we actually go somewhere. Every Friday night, we call it date night. And it never gets old. Like, it's not like a habit that, you know, like gets old, like just being together for so long. It gets old and you stop, like the butterflies and the spark, you know, dulls over time because you're not constantly putting energy into that flame, right? But when you call it date night, it just brings this whole essence and energy. Like it's a beautiful thing. So if you don't have a date night in your relationship, like you should consider it because it just changes the way you interact with each other. Like we cuddle closer, you know, like we're just a little bit more fun and playful. Not that we're not most of the time, but it's just a little extra. Okay, we've got 2 more cards. I'm going to take a sip of water. I want you guys to share in the comments below what has resonated with you so far for this week's reading. Are you loving it? And do you know a soul sister who would want to join in this conversation? Okay, sisters, let me just catch up with your comments really quick. Oh my God, my husband's name is Chris too. Yay, I love that. Chris was my like 3rd or 4th Chris in a row. And I was like, listen, dude, if you're not the one, clearly I know I'm here for a Chris, but like, if you're not it, I'm done with this nonsense. So I'm glad he was. Okay, the next card comes up is emotions. Okay, so we've tuned into our authentic self. We've tuned into our relationships. And now we want to tune into how we feel. Like what's going on? Like, how do you feel right now? Can you describe your feelings in 1 or 2 words in the comments below? Let me know, how do you feel? It's not very often that people are intentional or conscious or aware of checking in, doing a reality check and saying, how do I feel right now? And you have the ability to elevate your energy. Like if you're feeling a little like meh, you can say, okay, I noticed that I feel meh. What do I need to like elevate? And sometimes it's just like a big deep breath, like exhaling the bullshit. That's one of my cards, is breathe in bliss and exhale bullshit. Maybe you just need one of those moments, and that helps you to lift up just a little bit. And when you start to elevate just a little bit, you begin this progression and this spiral upwards, right? So tune in. How do you feel? And if you feel like shit, that's important. We need to pay attention and honor our emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. They're just constantly coming up to say, hey, this is going on. Hey, this is how you feel. Oh, this is your response to that. They're not here to rule us or to depress us or scare us or inhibit us. They're actually just here to inspire us to, again, pay attention. What's going on? How do we feel? How does this person make me feel? How does this food make me feel after I eat it? You know, we have to start asking deeper questions, and our emotions are a massive guide to trusting our intuition and going, well, how does this make me feel? And if you walk into a room and it makes you feel scared or shitty or like restricted, like, and you're like, I feel like I should go. Like, we trust that, right? So we have to begin to start trusting our emotions, like in all categories for all things. Let's see. Geez, I had a feeling the emotions card would come up today. I feel empowered and determined. I love that. I'm feeling rubbish because I'm getting a cold, but mentally I am in a high vibe place. Okay, Laura. So one of the things, like if I ever feel like a cold coming on, because I work with a lot of clients in person that don't take care of their body, and sometimes they bring that mess in. And so if I ever feel any kind of like throat or cold or sinus stuff, there's an elderberry syrup that I love called Umka, U-M-C-K-A. I don't know where you live, but I pick it up at Sprouts. I think you can order it on Amazon. It will immediately like help to like make your symptoms disappear. But I'm not a medical doctor. That's not medical advice. I just feel like I should say that. but you should definitely check it out for yourself. Okay, final card. Are you guys loving this reading? Crystal feels unsettled. I can understand that our root chakras are being shaken right now. Maybe that's why we're this color, because our foundation is shifting. We're changing from chapter whatever you're on to the next chapter. And when we change chapters, it feels unstable and unsettling because the future is unknown. But we know that this is a part of the process, that if we want to move forward, it comes with like letting go of the old and moving through that in between. Sarah says, I'd say I need to step up and live back in my truth. I've stepped away from it recently. My relationship with myself isn't amazing, but I'm working on it. I need to tap into my authentic self again. Who am I? What's my path? What's my boundaries and desires? Sarah, you know exactly what to do, sister. I know you've been through the Awaken Challenge and Shine School, so you have all the tools necessary, and this is the truth. You all already have everything you need inside of you. All of you have the tools that you need, but it's that we have either forgotten that we have that capability or that power, or that we're just not taking action. Action cures all things. Action cures everything, right? Moving forward. Umka, I'm in the UK. Yes, that's how you spell it. Google it, maybe Amazon. I'm not totally sure, but it is incredible. You're welcome. Okay, any other questions? We've got one last card. I'm going to flip it over. You guys ready for this? Ooh, boy, courage comes up. Wow, this card comes up. And the first thing I am immediately taken to is this experience I had with this woo-woo massage therapist. She can read your past lives and all kinds of interesting stuff while she massages you. And she was massaging me and she put her hand on my womb. And Chris and I have decided not to have children. This was a decision he made by getting a vasectomy before we met. And it was a decision that I made before I was very young when I made this decision. Come to find out, there's some like past life trauma from losing a child, but that's a whole nother conversation. So she puts her hand on my womb and she says, you're here to birth courage. And I know. I'm like the lion on the Wizard of Oz. Like, I'm here to inspire women and fucking anyone. I mean, I know women, so I'm talking to you, but if you're here watching, then there's a reason. But inspiring others to find that courage to follow their heart, to believe in their wild and crazy dreams. The more you believe in yourself and the more that you trust yourself, the more magic you begin to create, and you're reminded of your soul purpose, that you came here to shine. This is why I'm always saying you're meant to shine. Like, you can, I was just talking to a friend of mine and he said, you know, I'm afraid to like shine my full potential because I don't want to be number one. I like being number 2 or number 3. Well, you know what? You can still shine your fucking ass off and be your most authentic, true, real self, even if you're afraid to be seen, or even if you don't want to be like the leader in number 1 position. Like, you can still be 100% authentic, shiny you, and not have to step into these roles. Just because you're stepping up doesn't mean you have to step into a role that you're not comfortable with, because we're talking about being your authentic self. So when you are your authentic self, you'll say no to those things that aren't fun for you. And like Chris and I were talking about, like, he's not a social person, but I'm forcing him to get on social media for all of you so that you guys can soak up his amazing wisdom. Like the peace and the harmony and the wisdom and the just everything, like being in his presence is a gift, not just because I'm his wife, like that's extra, but like everyone who knows Chris will tell you that. And so I have been, please get online, please get online. So sometimes, like, you know, when we stay true to our authentic self, like that allows us to stay in our zone of genius. And because he's ignored social media for so long, he's been able to progress in so much of his own personal path and his own growth. Ooh, I almost fell off the chair. So I share that story to remind you to have the courage to follow your path, to do what feels right for you, to stop looking for a blueprint, to stop waiting for someone to give you permission. Like, this is your permission to give yourself permission if you need it, like right now. Like, what do you want? Like, you get to decide. Have the courage to move forward towards those wild and crazy dreams, to say yes. You know, one of the things that we are having our elevators do inside our monthly membership club this month is we do a challenge every month, and this challenge is the 30 days of rejection. And everyone, when we told them that, was like, what the you guys are the craziest teachers, but I love you. And you know what? We had an elevator post today that she's been doing the challenge, and she has, and the challenge is this. I'll share it with you guys. I'm in a sharing mood today. So the challenge is to go out and ask for anything and everything. Purposely get people to say no, to reject you. Like, ask for things you know are not possible, so that when you get that feeling of like hearing no, like you kind of get comfortable with it, especially if it's about stuff you don't care about, right? So the more you get comfortable with people saying no, or that feeling of rejection, when things that are really important to you, that like really matter, and someone says no and like offers that feeling of rejection, you are already like, oh, I know what this feels like. I'm good. I'm going to keep moving forward, because we're challenging them to do 30 days every single day to go out and ask for something or challenge themselves to get rejected. And one of our elevators shared today that she's gotten multiple free meals, discounts, a feather pin, like gifts, like because she's just had the courage to ask. She said, it's crazy thing stepping outside my comfort zone, but I had no idea that I would receive so much by just having the courage to ask. So courage comes up to say, just ask. Like, ask for the crazy stuff, and ask for the things that you think you might get a no on, because you might just get a yes. You never know. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Let me just catch up with your comments. Thank you so much for tuning in this week. It has been so fun sharing the wisdom and just letting you know that like this purging process is exactly what we need in order to move forward, to step into that more aligned, authentic version of ourselves. My phone died. Thank you for your words. Oh, thank you so much for coming back. Who is the massage therapist? I will share her information with you. Remind me, shoot me a message, Diana, and I'll share it with you. Okay, you can make your own elderberry syrup and tea very easily. Pinterest, yes, yes, yes. So good. Oh my gosh, look at all these beautiful British people. Okay, I like have so many voice messages coming from some girls in the UK right now through like Instagram and Facebook. And I've been playing, I play them out loud, and Chris can always hear them. So, you know, whatever, Chris knows your shit. Not always, but he was with me while I was playing them in the car today. And he's like, God, I just love their accent. They just sound so cool. I'm like, I know. So I need like a UK girl gang, like that we can just all get on a like phone call, and just I can hear all of you talk. And half the time I can't even understand what the fuck you guys are saying. I am from Texas, so we're a little slow, okay? So nice to see other people from the UK. This is new and exciting. You guys are so amazing. I'm literally shivering. I just decided to go on the life coach path to do this, find the courage in those that can't find their own but want to. Wow, all that stuff around the emotions. Thank you for this today. Solidified so many things in my soul. Yes, that is exactly what I was saying at the very beginning, is that these cards don't have the answer for you. These cards have the confirmation to the truth and the wisdom that you already have within you. Oh my gosh, this has been so much fun sharing with you here on Woo Woo Wednesday. If you love this message, please tag a soul sister, invite them to the Shine Tribe Sisterhood. I love being able to support and inspire your journey of self-discovery. And if you'd like to dive even deeper, if you'd like an empowerment call with me, I would love to do a private reading for you. You can book that and learn more about it by going to brittanycarmichael.com/tarot. And also, if you're someone who wants to learn more about reading tarot, like we shared earlier, Tarot 101 Masterclass is for you if you'd like to dive in deeper with learning how to intuitively interpret tarot and get started with it. That's brittanycarmichael.com/tarot 101. Now, I just want to wish you all a happy summer solstice here in the Northern Hemisphere, winter solstice in the Southern. Got to keep us all, it's inclusive, right? But we are celebrating the summer up here, and with that being said, you are invited to my Body Positive pool party this Friday at 7 p.m. in Frisco, Texas. I am so excited to celebrate the solstice. It's the day where the night and the day are exactly equal in balance. So this is us finding our new balance, right? I'm a Libra, so I am all about balance. So allow all of this old to fall off so that you can recalibrate and find your new center for this new authentic version of yourself. Yorkshire, oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Okay, Shine Tribe get together in the UK. It's done. I'm putting it out there. We're manifesting it. Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been so fun connecting with you. I look forward to catching you guys on Friday for the Elevated Life series. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to shoot me a private message. I love inspiring you guys to shine because you are here to share your gifts and shine your light. I'm just so thankful for each and every one of you. I will catch you guys later this week. Oh, hold on. Let me catch up your last comments. Okay, get ready for some more messages about the VIP email access. Okay, you guys send me the messages. I'll share the VIP, but you guys have to know there's a caveat if you're going to be my super VIP. I'm not finished with that email. So you'll get on the VIP list and you'll be the first to hear from me. So and I don't even have a thank you page yet. So if you guys are cool with that, like you'll at least be on the list. And once I get it all up and running, you'll start getting all the emails. So if you're in like Flynn, let's do it. And I'll pull one last card just because why not, from my Oracle deck. Shine from the inside. Thank you so much for tuning in. I freaking love you. You guys are amazing. Love you, Laura. Thank you, Sarah, Leanne. Oh my gosh. Okay, what will we know? Hold on, I need to flip them over. So I'm making everyone in my family draw a card from my Oracle deck so that I can kind of give them their own like theme card. And I had my grandpa pull a card. My grandpa is like a total freaking badass, right? And he pulled the card, Unleash Your Inner Wild Child. And he looked at me and he goes, I've been doing that I've been doing that for 87 years. So I love how magical this deck has become. Okay, I haven't even looked at it. Keep your thoughts positive. Everyone's saying you've been seeing 111, 1111. This is a reminder to keep your thoughts positive because your thoughts are creating the reality that you are living in. So dream big, right? Believe in anything that you can imagine, like Walt Disney did. I mean, if that's not living proof. So keep your thoughts positive. For doubting yourself, now is the time to tune in. Again, awareness. What am I thinking? How am I feeling? How am I acting? Tune into your thoughts and keep them positive. And I will catch you guys next week. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Let me catch all these. I'm totally on. Oh, I'm on a high right now. Yes, take that high and run with it, sister. And I will catch you guys next week. Bye.